Hello guys, I'm Jeoff-Re'z. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Today we are having awesome weather, so you know we're outside as usual. Yeah, beautiful skies, beautiful scenery. We have not been having rains for quite some time now, so you know the soil is thirsty. So I will be showing you a few of my plants, and at the same time I will also be doing some watering. So let us explore. We'll start by looking at this plant right here. This is cannabis, also called marijuana, and in Jamaica we call it ganja. It is here for medicinal purposes only. There's a limit per household as to the amount you can grow in your backyard. There's also some okras right here, and they are going through their bearing phase right now. So what you're seeing now is a drip irrigation system that I set up for my okra plants. I'll leave a link down in the description for that video. So with that said, let us move on to some other plants. These are some pine seeds. We have about 9 of them planting along the perimeter fencing. These were just planted a few days ago. And here we have tomato. These were transplanted recently as well. And here we have some callaloo. These seeds were shaken in this spot. So we are preparing these seeds right here now for transplant in a few days. They are doing okay, looking really healthy, and sending up some nice true leaves. These right here are an older set of Callaloos that I have done several reaping from already. I've done several videos on these as well. Right here you see where it is starting to seed. I'm gonna remove that. And over here there's another seeding taking place. I'm gonna remove that as well. Now if you notice, there's a lot of holes in the leaves. I don't use chemical fertilizer on them. Now, these are some pepper trees. I pollinated this pepper recently, like about 2 days ago. There's also another one right here that I also pollinated recently. There's also a bigger one down here that was pollinated as well. And there is also another bigger one right here that was also pollinated. All these peppers that you're seeing here, I have done pollination on them over a period of time. So all this watering that I'm doing here right now is in the early morning because I don't want the sun to come up on them while I'm watering them. I want to make sure that I water them before the sun reaches them. So these peppers that you're seeing here is a different variety from all the others that you have seen. I created this variety. This is a mixture between the regular hot pepper and the chocolate brown Scotch bonnet. So let's inspect this more closely. If you notice, there's a brownish look to the top of these peppers, right? This is another set. Look closely, you see that brownish look to the top. So these are a variety of the chocolate brown Scotch bonnet. And now this is what they look like when they actually started to ripe. So the cross-pollination was done earlier this year on the red pepper plant. I did not do a video on it because I actually did not start my channel at that time. So after harvesting the seeds, these are the first set of pepper plants from that variety. I actually call this variety J-Scotch. Comment down below what you think it should be called. So here are my ginger plants growing very nicely, sending up a lot of shoots. And these are my pak choys, or Chinese cabbage, which I recently planted into this tire. So they are looking lovely, really lovely. These are another set of pak choys that were planted directly into the ground. They were not planted in any raised bed or any containers. They are doing really good, nice size leaves. This era, nothing has ever been planted here before. So these are the first sets of vegetables or any form of plant that is planted at this era. Another lovely tomato plant right there. Here we also have some callaloo cuttings that were recently transplanted into this era. We are expecting them to grow up really fast because this era is very fertile. So guys, as I said before, these plants right here, they are heavy feeders and they require a lot of water. So I'm making sure that I'm giving them as much water as possible. And as I said, we are going through a very dry period right now. So these plants need the moisture. This is just a synopsis of a few of the plants that I have going. Part 2 is coming up. Check out the video on your screen and thanks for watching.